So this is a 2001 GMC Savana. This is the rear AC system. You can see it's kind of the back left side. There were lots of videos out there for, Tahoes and Suburbans, but none for the Savana that I could find. What happens is the front AC blows cold, the rear AC blows hot. I tested this actuator and it works. Like, I turn it from hot to cold on the rear controls, and you can see this thing actually pivot. So we know that that's working. And since the front AC blows cold, this one should as well. So when you kind of narrow it down, it's got to be the expansion valve. Couldn't find any place at where it was. Some of the expansion valves you can actually get to apparently from underneath, and I looked, and this one you could not. So I was trying to see if there's an easy way to replace this expansion valve. I had to try to find the darn thing first, and I found it. And so here's where it is. I'm going to pry this open. I cut this and I'm going to close this up. I'm going to close it up with some tape once I'm all done. But here, let me kind of show you where this is. I will put the camera down here, and then I'm going to get my flashlight, and there you can kind of see, if it'll focus on it, the expansion valve. Shoot, I must have hit stop by accident. Didn't realize that until after I buttoned everything up. But just real quickly, the expansion valve was actually way down here. Like, it was hard to see in the video, but it was all the way down to where I would have had to cut out a lot more in order to be able to get to it. And all the screws that held that main piece on were actually backwards. It's as if the thing was made to be mounted over here, and they just bolted it over here or something. You actually had to be able to figure out. Anyway, long story short is I buttoned it back up, I taped over it, and in the future what I'm going to have to do is evacuate all the Freon, all the refrigerant. I'm going to have to go ahead and unbolt it from the bottom and take that entire unit out. Once I unbolt it from the bottom, the entire unit can come out, so I can lay it down and then get to those screws and be able to replace that expansion valve. So that's next project, but I just wanted to be able to show you guys in case you're wondering where that thing is and you have one of these old vans.